Welcome to Netfruit Technologies Global Developers Conference 2021. My name is Smash 2016 and I'll be hosting the conference today. This conference is also known as NFT GDC21, so we will be using that abbreviation quite a lot. Now let's get started. July 2021. We are unveiling a new product to improve our standards. You wanted something improved from us, and we are bringing it to you with a new feel. Something for you to enjoy, something for you to love, something for you to never ever forget about and pass down generation to generation. Introducing Donut Emulator. What's the concept behind Donut Emulator? Built on Donut Shell, we designed it to be a new form of terminal, one that could potentially compete with a Linux terminal or a command prompt. It was made for simplicity, something which we would all love and use regularly. Though it may be in early years and just starting off its career, it can still do many things. And I will be demonstrating that to you right at the moment. We are going to go to the Python directory. We're already in there, so we are going to run the command. Okay. The good thing about Donut Emulator is that because it requires a terminal, because it's a Python file, it can also be run on mobile devices because of mobile terminals and also mobile Python apps. So you can run this straight from your Python where you edit your Python files. So this can also be great for mobile devices. Although we would recommend you use it on desktop computers, and that's what everybody would do. Use it on laptops or desktops. Okay, we're going to go to help. So it says this is a confidential build. Well, at the moment, it isn't because we have decided to open it up to you. We decided that it's the right time to stop the development because it's not going to be that huge, anyways. We're thinking that we will release the beta builds or the just builds onto GitHub, and we will tell you when the actual version comes out, the version 1.0. It could be today, it could be any time until the start of August, when we will guarantee you that it will start being on GitHub and for everybody to use. So calculator, this is a bump up from the one on GitHub for Python Suite, which we'll be coming to later. Enter your first numbers, okay, enter your operator. See, 23.0 because 1 times 23 is 23. Okay. Change path just changes your path. CP path, current Python path. Create doc Python creates a document in Python. Exit, which exits. Fahrenheit to Celsius, just convert Fahrenheit temperatures from 0 to 300 degrees into Celsius temperatures. Games, just views a list of games to play. There aren't that many. At the moment, there's only Snake. So you could play Snake, which is also in the help menu. There's sysinfo, displays terminal information. Donut Emulator Build 100, which started on the 13th of June this year. And we've also got a timer, which we will just do for 2 seconds. Okay, a blast off. So yeah, that was a very quick overview, and you could see that whenever I typed in the commands, they would go really, really quickly because this thing is designed for speed. This is speedy, and this is accurate, and this does whatever you need. And what if we just put some random thing? Donut Shell recognizes it because Donut Shell is what Donut Emulator is built on, and it says that this thing that I typed in is not a command, which is very true. Over the course of the next few weeks, we'll also be improving any issues, and hopefully we will be doing that very quickly, so we can get you your version 1.0 that you really need, so you can start your work with it. When will it launch? Well, we've said that it's going to launch by August, the start of August, and it'll be on Smash Frenzy 16's GitHub page or from the Netfruit Technologies GitHub page. Or you can just type in github.com/netfruit-technologies and it will be in the repository section. And that is where we will be giving you Donut Emulator. And more info, you can just go to netfruittechnologies.wordpress.com/doorknob-emulator, and that will give you a more in-depth insight into Doorknob Emulator. And next up, we have this thing called PyTool Suite. As I've just mentioned before, PyTool Suite is a new way to code in Python. PyTool Suite basically is like, Python tool suite. So a tools for Python in a suite. It's a new way to code in Python because it's a module that can make your coding life easier. With all the essential things part of it, like all essential bits of code like calculators and stuff which we'll bring into version 2.0, we can assure you that this works beautifully. Together with Donut Emulator, they can make a great team, right? Well, I would think so personally, because Donut Emulator has the speed and efficiency, and PyTool Suite has the efficiency and also the speed. So they both interlock with each other. His dedicated feed. PyTool Suite is designed to make your Python coding go by very quickly, so you do not have to worry about manually typing in any long bits of code. And this also applies for you if you have any other hobbies, you could do those after your Python adventures, and you can make your Python adventures shorter if you like, because you used PyTool Suite, they could become much shorter. And PyTool Suite 2.0, if 1.0 did not blow away your mind, 2.0 is definitely gonna blow away your mind. It's literally everything we've got. Everything that we've got right to this day that we've engineered, and all of our team has put in great effort into learning our different Python categories and our open source categories, and we've just built together this PyTool suite that will always be there for you. And where do I get this from? Where can I get additional info? You can get this from the GitHub pages I mentioned earlier with Donut Emulator, and additional info, can also be found on a potential website. So we could be putting it on netfruittechnologies.wordpress.com and giving it its own page. Otherwise, it will just be on GitHub, and we're going to style it up a bit. And unfortunately, that brings us to the end. We've given you a long insight into our adventures, and we would just like to say thank you for attending GDC21. We are very happy that you attended. It's a pleasure that you attended, that you gave up your time to watch this conference, that you wanted to know what's going on. And we just want to say that this conference will become better and longer and give you more insights, and will become like WWDC or Google I/O. And we would love to see you again next year. So, goodbye.